everybody and welcome back to Cinnamon Made Cosplay. And just like I promised on my Cyber HONOKA dress review, finally I'm bringing you all the review of my HONOKA wig. This particular wig was bought off AliExpress by the seller Cosme Wigs, and it was a whopping €21.15. So right away, this wig was kind of expensive for me. Normally I buy wigs around 10 to 15 euros. This was 21, this was very close to the limit of the costumes here in Portugal, which is 22 euros. So I was very afraid this was going to be stranded at the costumes. Thankfully it wasn't, but that doesn't mean it was a very easy transition for me. This wig was ordered on July 25th and it arrived on August 24th. So it took almost a month to arrive, and I had quite a few problems with the transition. Like I said, at first the tracking number was not working, and so I did send the seller a message saying how it was almost 11 days since I ordered it, since he gave me the tracking number, and it was not working. And normally it takes about 5 to 10 days for the tracking number to work. So I sent them a message and they did respond me saying that the tracking number should work now. And it did! And when I went to 17 track and insert the tracking number there, it was still in China. So as you can see, the shipping of this particular wig was very slow and I was quite unhappy with it. And the seller, the English was very poor, and I did not understand the message that they sent me. Just like the Nami wig I did a review on a few weeks back, this particular wig has more than one color, making it look more realistic and not so plasticky. I can see shades of orange, of bright orange, of yellow. At the end, shades that are going to make the wig more natural than it normally would look like. The fibers on this wig are kind of soft. They are not very harsh, but the quality itself for the price they're paying could be better. So I'm going to put it on so you guys can see how it looks on the head. So everybody, this is how it looks on the head, and this is exactly my biggest problem with this wig. You might have seen that in my Nami wig I did talk about how many of my wigs were too small for my head and hurt quite a lot. Unfortunately for me, this wig in particular is too big for my head and I need to pin it down so it can stabilize the base wig so the ponytail does not fall off to the side. Another problem that I saw with this wig is that it has quite a few bumps on it because of how large it actually is. So that might bother some people, and I needed to hide the biggest bump with the ponytail so it does not look as bad as it should. For the rest of the wig, it does not have any gaps on fibers, so for the price you're paying, it has quite a few fibers, even though they are not, like I said, the softest, but they are not the harshest, so take what you want from it. Besides that, I will need to cut a little bit of the fringe, since HONOKA's is a little bit shorter. At the end of the day, I'm not very happy with this particular wig. Unfortunately for me, when I bought this was the only wig that was under the costumes price limit. But I did see in AliExpress right now, and they are the same type of wig but much cheaper. I will use it, of course, but honestly, if I could have another wig of the same style, I would. So anyway guys, this is the review of this particular HONOKA wig. even though it was not the brightest review. I'm sorry, but please let me know what you think of it on the comments down below, and also what you like to see here on the channel, because honestly I have so many ideas that I want to do, but unfortunately I need your opinion. But yeah. So I'll see you next time. Bye!